Hello everyone, welcome to another Coding Kingdom video. In this episode, we're going to be looking at Scratchville at Pisskill. Now this doesn't look like Scratch because today, we're not actually going to be on Scratch. We're going to be creating the textures for our platformer game. Today, we're going to be starting to make a platformer. Now, first things first, we're just going to dive right in. We're going to first have to create a color palette. So, you're going to want to follow with me. Just create a bunch of green colors. So, here we are. There's one green. Then, you're going to want a darker version of it. Let's go there. Alright. Never mind what I just did. You can go ahead and remove this. I want to delete this. What you're going to want to do is go to your new palette, name it grass block, and we have a light version. What I'm going to want is this same thing, except a little bit darker. Just a little bit, like this. And then, let's manage it again. No, same one, except a little bit darker now. Now we're going to do something else, and let's manage, edit this, and instead go to orange. And what we're going to want is first some light brown. Then we're going to want to make that a little bit, actually I think it could have been lighter. I think that's as light as we're going to get. And then that one's going to have to go a little bit lighter. Or darker, I meant. And this darker. That is what we need for our grass block. Because this is going to be a nice platformer. I want to make it actually look good. So if you don't know how to get to Pisskill, just search up Pisskill and you should get there. Then you just follow what I'm doing. First, we're going to have to start off by creating an 8x8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As long as it's 8x8 or 16x16, you're good. In fact, maybe I should make it 16x16. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And all of this can turn into the square that we want. Here we go. So now we're going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, it all depends. And, no, 5. You leave 2, and then on the other one, when you're in a 8x8, you leave 2 and you go down. And you just have to make this one brown. There. Already this is starting to look like a grass block, but it looks like a 8-bit game. Now we're going to add some depth to it. In order to do that, grab yourself your pen tool and randomly place this. And now that you've done that, take your other grass block and randomly place that. And try to make it look like as textured as possible. And I think I could go with the grass block there. Okay. Now that looks pretty grassy enough. Now do the same thing with this bottom half. A way I would remember is in each row, make sure there is, I'm going to say 5 for these. Or 4 is actually good enough. So like that. I think that's good. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now that I'm done with this texture, I am going to save it. by clicking that save button. And I'm going to call this grass block. Now this is going to be, actually, no, wait, hold on, never mind. Don't title this grass block. Title this whatever you're going to call your platform. I'm going to call this platformer textures. Yeah. Then I'm going to save it as a .piskel. Or, no, save to my gallery. Nobody needs it to be like that. Then, that is one frame. This frame is the grass block. Now, we're going to add another frame, and we're going to make a new color palette. We're going to call this stone block. Or no, actually, never mind. I don't want it to be a new frame. Now, the textures that we're going to need today is the grass block, the stone block, the lava, and the player. We can do more later. Maybe even the enemy we'll do today. But we need the basic ones. We can even go with dirt. So I'm pretty sure there's a way to clone this. And now go into your clone, edit it, and just replace all the dark ones, like all the dark, with the dark brown. Oopsies. Control C should work. And if you don't know already, I am new to Piskel. I just saw it and I thought it's really good. If you're not, you know, a person that likes using Piskel, you can use Paint.net. Paint.net also works. I just wanted to give this a shot, and you know what? It's not that bad. Piskel is actually working out for me. And I'm learning. Yay. This is going to be the dirt texture. Now it looks dirty, but that's kind of the point. There we go. The dirt texture looks just like dirt. Now I'm going to save this. And don't call it grass block. Call it dirt block. Save to my gallery. And this is what it should look like. There we go. Before I go away, I just want to edit this. I just want to create a little bits of overhangs. Like this. I found this quite necessary. Let's grab the 2. That looks like an actual dirt block. Seriously. That looks so good. That looks like a dirt block. By the way, the textures that I am, that I made can be found online. So if you don't want to go to this trouble, I suggest you do. But if you don't want to, then these are going to be public. And all you need to do is search up, I think, Venus Warrior or these public things. And yeah, that should be. Then you should find these. But now, go ahead, we're going to create a new sprite, all entirely, and I'm going to call this lava. Now, it can't be 16 by 16, so we're going to create a new color palette, and this is going to be called lava block. And in here, what we're going to want is a full-on, okay, let's try that again. Lava block. Full red. Save it. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Get a red. 3 main color types I think will work out. I got 5 shades of red. Now what we're going to want to do is create a 15 by 15. No, not 15. We're gonna do a 16. So let's think about this a little bit. 1, 2. Let's get 1. I think I know what I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 by 16. And go ahead and make this into a rectangle and fill it. We want the lava to be a little bit off textured, and now we're going to be adding new frames to this. Yeah, I know. I'm going to tell you right now that I am not the best artist in the world. Just so you know ahead of time, because this, you're probably thinking, looks nothing like lava, and you're right. And this is not because I chose a wrong color palette or I'm doing it wrong. It's just I'm a terrible artist. I don't know how to draw. It's just something about me. But so far, I think you can kind of make out that it's lava. I mean, if it's in a platformer game, yeah, you can make out that, oh, it's red. I don't think I should be touching it because red is bad. Red is bad for me. Huh. I'm gonna keep adding more things. Make another frame and do almost the exact same thing because it's bound to be different. Because we are going to want a frame that looks entirely different. Because this is going to create, I think, a GIF. And then GIF file is basically a moving picture. And lava and water, they all move. So that is something that we're going to want. So I'm going to, start jamming with my keyboard. And I'll see you when I'm done with this. And what you're going to want to make is at least, I think, 3 frames. Let's go 3. You can make a lot more if you're into that sort of thing. But, like I said, terrible artist in the house, so, yeah. If you look up there, this is what the lava is going to be looking like. And I think I like it 10 frames per second. Let's make another frame with about the exact same thing, except different pretty much. There we go. Start off brand new. Oh, I created a face. Don't you see it? Right over there. There's a face. This is this is the eyes. This is the mouth and nose. It's one of those things where if you see it, then there's no unseeing it. Oh boy. Even now I can barely see. I think this is just about done. Yeah. This is going to be saved as lava block. And it's going to be public and saved to my gallery. So far my gallery has this. The dirt block is just going to stay still. Grass block just going to stay still. Lava is going to move. And I want something else ambient. I'm going to make a grass block with grass. Now, what this is going to be is a grass block literally with grass. So I'm going to duplicate this frame 3 times. Actually, no. I'm going to delete this and I'm going to create the first standing stock. How's this going to work? I'm going to need the grass block palette, and grass block palette, and this is going to be like, that pretty much, except I don't like that. So I'm going to get myself an eraser. Back to this. This is what my grass texture looks like. It looks pretty stupid. What have I made? Okay, save to my gallery. So I made 4 frames. 2 and 4 are the same, so it goes 1, 2, 3, back to 2, and like that. It goes like doo 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 doo. Looks pretty cool. I mean, I think it would look a little bit better if 2 were here. And 3 were here, and no, here. 2 was still there. Yeah, that would look a little bit better. So save to my gallery. Go back to my gallery. Oh no. No. I have to make 2 more frames today. And then, well, I'm going to end it. So first things first, I'm going to create the stone texture. And we'll just save that and call it block. Stone block. And public. Save to my gallery. This is going to be a full block, not like the lava. It's going to be an actual full block. So let's use my rectangle tool. And first, let's create a new palette and call this stone block. And we're going to need a nice slight shade of gray. Not white, but gray. Then, a new texture. Little bit darker, but not by much. In fact, I think that's a little bit too little. That one's alright. Let's go here. Little bit more darker. Little bit more. Last one's going to be pretty dark. And time to go haywire. I need to create a 16 by 16 rectangle. Made it way too big. It's saying this is a 16 by 16? That's surely not. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is a 16 by 16. Oh, because this is 0, 0. Now I get it. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is now doing that. Oh, dear lords. Okay, let's paint all pixels here. Oh, that! I knew that was going to happen. There we go. And now go haywire, you know what you need to do, just do it. I have no idea what I just made. But it's gonna look pretty good, hopefully. Oh man, I have some serious doubts. Just wherever you see a gap, just fill that. I don't know how you'll be able to find my projects or thing, like these things I made, but when you can, if you can, then yay. If you can't, then not yay. But yeah, remember, these are up for download. I'm making them all public. In fact, they should all be public. Yeah, save to my gallery. This is how the stone texture, I think, will look. And it should have a bunch of these dark colors. I think that's good enough. Nope, it's missing a couple here. And there. There, 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 and there. Okay, that's my stone. And let's save it. It should look dirty. I mean, that's how they should, like, look. Now what you can do is download it. So this one I'm gonna edit info. What? This is supposed to be grass block and this is supposed to be blank. I didn't make it blank. I thought I made it blank. Now I made it blank and I clicked save and it's supposed to be public. There we go. Now I have 2 Piscolite stone blocks. Let's go back to my gallery. By the way, subscribe to this guy, the Coding Kingdom. It's just awesome. And back to my gallery. Last but not least, let me download the dirt. Download the dirt. And yeah. In the next video, we're going to be looking at terrain generating. For example, we're going to be looking at how to make a terrain that looks like this. We can be adding multiple more textures like trees, and we'll also be adding more textures like the player texture, and we'll start coding from there. So anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a big fat thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. And also, please do subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already, press that post notification button. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, everybody. Sayonara.